Good evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to Lawrence High School here in Lawrence, Massachusetts for this matchup in varsity football between the Brockton Boxers and your Lawrence High School Lancers. What a beautiful evening here in the Merrimack Valley. 68 degrees at kickoff, mostly sunny skies as we get underway here between the Boxers and the Lancers at Veterans Memorial Stadium here on the campus of Lawrence High School. A couple of 0-3 teams here doing battle at the Vet. Two rookie head coaches both looking for their first win. Lawrence High starting off the season with a 28-14 loss against Lynn English, and then out on the road a 31-0 loss against Wachusett Regional, and last week a 43-6 beating at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Meanwhile, the Boxers, also at 0-3, started off with a 10-7 loss against Barnstable, a 35-7 loss against Franklin, and a 17-14 loss against Lincoln Sudbury Regional High School. So both of these two teams looking for their first win of the year. Emilio Colon, head coach of the Lawrence High School Lancers, on the sideline at his alma mater. Lancers won the toss. They elected to defer, which means that Brockton will return the opening kickoff. Kicking off for the Lancers, Edwin Perez, the sophomore, number 31.
Number 31, Edwin Perez, set to kick off for the Lancers.
And the junior, Jared Mighty, is back to return the opening kickoff for Brockton. Friday, October the 4th, 2024. What a beautiful evening for football. Let's get it underway, shall we? Someone will walk out of here tonight with a victory. Mighty drops it at the 20, picks it up, crosses the 30. Mighty at the 35, pushing for an extra yard. And Mighty is brought down at about the 35 or the 36-yard line. And that is where Marcio Semedo, the sophomore quarterback for Brockton, will take over. Semedo has Luke Turco in the backfield, who is averaging 7.2 yards per carry. And Brockton is going to look to run behind this massive offensive line, led by the left tackle, Jaden Seal. 270-pound left tackle for Brockton. It's a sweep play to Mighty on the first play from scrimmage. Semedo hands off to Mighty for a short gain. Pickup of 2 yards on first down. Semedo in the shotgun on 2nd and 8. Turco in the backfield takes the handoff, gets hit at the line, but stumbles forward to create a 3rd down and short situation here on the opening drive for Brockton. No huddle for the Boxers here on 3rd down. 3 yards needed to pick up the first. Santel on the tackle for Lawrence High. Semedo under center here. I formation for Brockton. 2 wide, 1 to either side. Fullback in the game to block for Brockton. Turco on the carry has the first down, and the chains will move. Turco had 18 carries last week, 149 rushing yards in the loss against Lincoln Sudbury. Picking up right where he left off. Again, running behind a big offensive line, led by the left tackle, Jaden Seal, at 270 pounds. That run was up the middle, though, behind the center and 2 guards. Semedo, sophomore quarterback, in the shotgun. Little spin move in the backfield. The Lancers bring an extra man into the box to stop the run. Turco gets past the line of scrimmage, makes a little something out of nothing. 2-yard gain for Turco. Senior Luke Turco, 5'10", 175, in the backfield behind Semedo. Second down snap coming to Semedo. Hands it off. Turco trying the right side, picks up the first down, spins forward into Lancer territory. Big gain on the ground for Turco. The Lancer defense, talking to some members of that Lancer defense before the game, they need to force Brockton into passing situations. Turco, the strength of their offense, and they have shown that so far on the first drive of the game. Semedo looking over to the far sideline to get the play. Audible seems to have been called here. Empty backfield now for Semedo as Turco into the slot. Now Turco goes in motion, takes the handoff on the sweep play. Turco tripped up across the 30, gets it to the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 8.5 minutes to play here. Opening drive of the game for Brockton. The Lancers won the toss, elected to defer. So the Lancers will return the third quarter kickoff. Second down after another carry by Turco. Coming from the slot position. From left to right, took the handoff and gained about 4. Brockton is going to come up with creative ways to get the ball into the hands of Turco. They do it again there. Simple handoff up the middle. Turco gets close to the sticks. He does pick up the first down, a 6-yard gain, and a first down for the Boxers. Brockton using the run game here on their first drive. No passing attempts yet for Semedo. Lancers again wanting to get Semedo, the sophomore, into throwing situations. They haven't done so yet. It's 1st and 10 from the 21. Turco to the left of Semedo. And whistles before the snap. We're going to have a false start against the offense. 5 yards back go the Boxers. With 7:13 to play here in the first, it's going to be 1st and 15 from the 26-yard line. First down here for Brockton. Empty backfield for the moment. Turco in the near side slot. Turco in motion. First passing attempt, and Semedo threw it behind the intended receiver, Jaden Lopez Ribeiro. First passing attempt of the game from Semedo. Pass was behind Jaden Lopez Ribeiro, and that creates a second down situation, second down and long after that false start penalty. It is 2nd and 15 from the 27. Brockton trying to get it to the 12-yard line to pick up a new set of downs. Semedo back to throw on second down, flips it over the middle, incomplete, off the hands of Jared Mighty. Mighty couldn't haul it in. The pass was just a little bit out of reach. But Mighty, who you'll also see on defense as a safety for the Boxers, could not haul it in. It's 3rd down and 15. And this is what the Lancer defense wants to do. Gets Semedo into 3rd and long situations. And let's see if the Lancers want to bring pressure here on 3rd and 15. 3 wide receivers set for the Boxers. Semedo takes the shotgun snap. Pump fakes, throws to the far side. It's complete to Mighty. Lancers are there to make the tackle. Short of the sticks is Mighty, but that creates a 4th down and manageable situation here. We'll see what kind of personnel Brockton brings onto the field. They're in a pretty reasonable field goal range, but it looks like the offense will remain out on the field for this 4th down snap. 6 yards needed to pick up the first here. Big play early in the game. Brockton chewing up clock here. Their first drive of the game, they have eaten up half of the first quarter. Under 6 minutes to play here in the first. And Brockton in the power I formation. The fullback, Christian Flaherty, into the game. Play action pass to the near side. It's caught at the 5-yard line. And a first down for Brockton. Lopez Ribeiro with the catch. Good for a first down. Jarmani Gonzalez with a touchdown saving tackle at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Boxers from the 3. Flaherty again in at fullback. Turco, the tailback. Semedo under center. Quarterback sneak up the middle. And it's a touchdown for Brockton on their first drive of the game. A 3-yard rushing touchdown by Marcio Semedo, the sophomore quarterback. 5:01 to play here in the first. Turco did much of the work to bring the ball up to the 3-yard line. Semedo trusting his offensive line and sneaking it home from 3 yards out. Daniel De Silva, the junior. Kick is no good. It goes wide. It is 6-0 after the 3-yard touchdown run from Marcio Semedo. And the Lancers will have their first chance with the ball here with 5:01 to play in the first. And starting at quarterback for the Lancers, sophomore Denzel Morales. Osmaldi Martinez not playing today. And so Morales will get the start. The sophomore quarterback, sophomores for both teams. Both teams 0-3, both teams sophomore quarterbacks, both teams rookie head coaches in search of their first win of their respective careers.
Folks, when you get a break in the action tonight, be sure to visit the concession stand underneath the main stadium. Hot dogs, pizza, collard greens, popcorn, potato chips, and chilled drinks available for purchase to benefit Lancer Athletics. Be sure to visit
Daniel De Silva set to kick off for Brockton. 6-0 after the opening drive touchdown for the visiting Boxers. Low squib kick hits a Lancer and it's recovered by Brockton. The low line drive squib kick works to perfection. It hits a Lancer right in the chest. And that's just a tough break. The ball bounces straight to Brockton where they recover. And the Boxers will send the offense back out onto the field. That's a tough break for the Lancers here. They will not get their offense out onto the field. The return, no return, just a recovery made by Brockton. Line of scrimmage, the 44-yard line of Lawrence, and Semedo, Turco, and the Brockton offense back out on the field. It's a 4 wide receiver set, 3 to the near side right, 1 to the far side left. Semedo Fakes the screen pass. They were looking long. And the Lancers blow up the play. It was a fake screen to the near side. And Semedo was looking for Jaden Lopez Ribeiro down the near sideline. And in all fairness, Lopez Ribeiro was open, but the Lancers brought pressure. Pass falls incomplete, 2nd and 10, as Brockton takes a shot play after they get the bonus possession. Casey Rhodes, number 26 in the white uniform, into the game at running back. Rodriguez on the tackle for Lawrence High after the carry by Casey Rhodes. Little change of pace back, a little thunder and lightning situation here for the Brockton Boxers. Rhodes at 5'3", 130 compared to Luke Turco, 5'10", 175. Timeout called here with 4:48 to play. Lawrence High calls the timeout as their defense looking a little bit gassed, giving up the 7-yard run on that 2nd down play. And it's been the Lancer defense on the field throughout this first quarter. Smart timeout there taken by Lancer head coach Emilio Colon, trying to get the Lancer D a breather. And we'll see if the Lancers can make a big 3rd down stop, although this could be 4-down territory for Brockton. Again, this is Rhodes in the backfield along with the quarterback Semedo. Rhodes takes the carry, gets close to the sticks. It's going to depend on the spot. No signal yet. And now the referee on the near side and far side both signaling 4th down. 4th down and less than a yard needed to pick up the first. Brockton leaves the offense out on the field. No huddle here on 4th and less than a yard. Semedo is going to sneak forward and easily get the first down. The sticks will move here for Brockton on their 2nd drive of the game. Rhodes comes out and Luke Turco comes back in. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers set for Brockton. It's a handoff to Turco, trying to sweep it around the right tackle. Gets hit at the 30, and he falls forward. Good ball security there by Turco. Nice job to get around the right tackle. Lancers need to set the edge there. But Turco slashing through the D for 5. Turco showing some burst up the middle on the first drive. And now a little slash to the outside here on the 2nd drive. Turco in the backfield to the right of Semedo. Mighty goes in motion. Turco takes the carry, gets it into the red zone. A new set of downs coming up here for Brockton. 13-yard gain. And the Boxers have 1st and 10 from the 16. Clock rolling here in the first. The Lancers have not touched the ball yet. 2.5 minutes to play in the first. Turco takes the carry, bounces it out left. Gains a few, and he's brought down. 2nd down coming up. Santel makes the tackle on Turco. 2nd and 6 from the 11. Semedo Shotgun formation, 3 wide receiver set. He takes the snap. And Turco gets wrapped up after the carry. 3rd down coming up. Rios on the tackle for Lawrence High as Turco creates a 3rd and short situation. Turco stays in the game, and the fullback, Christian Flaherty, also a senior. Flaherty at 5'6", 220. And Turco finds pay dirt, 12-0. Brockton leading here in the first. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns. That's an 11-yard touchdown run by the senior, Luke Turco. On for the extra point is De Silva. His 2nd extra point attempt. This one is good. He missed the first one. And that makes it 13-0 Brockton here in the first. 1 minute, 14 seconds to play here in the first quarter, and now the Lancers should get their first possession of the game, as Lawrence High deferred the opening kickoff. Brockton scored on a 3-yard touchdown run by Semedo, the sophomore quarterback, to make it 6-0. And then Brockton recovered a squib kickoff, and the ensuing drive resulted in a 9-yard touchdown run by Turco to make it 12-0. The extra point from De Silva made it 13-0, and that's where we stand here in the first quarter with 1:14 to play. And De Silva set to kick off once again. Let's see what he does here. This time he kicks it high and long for the Lancers to return. Tackle made at the 20 by the kickoff team. Mighty in on the tackle. .107 to play here in the first. Denzel Morales set to take the field. Starting quarterback for the Lancers. His first start for LHS. And let's see what kind of approach the Lancers have for their sophomore quarterback, taking the field for the first time, down 13-0. He's joined in the backfield by Thomas Rodriguez, the junior. And it's a little toss and a short gain on 1st down for Lawrence High. Ozarian Ventura, the senior, on the carry. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 coming up for the Lancers here on their first drive. Morales looking to his wrist. Has the play. He stands in the shotgun formation. Hand off to the near side. Thomas Rodriguez on the carry, gets past the 30-yard line. Nice gain going around the left tackle. It's a 6-yard carry for Rodriguez. Brings up a 3rd down and 2 situation for the Lancers. Their first 2 plays from scrimmage, both rushing attempts. One for Ventura, one for Thomas Rodriguez. And now whistles before the snap, and the quarter comes to an end after 1. It's Brockton 13, Lawrence High 0. Are you a diehard Lawrence Lancers fan? Then you are in the right place. This is LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. LPS Media broadcasts on Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 41, and on YouTube. The Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel features over 2,000 videos from the last 11 years. Relive your favorite moments from sports games, theatrical performances, and graduations by subscribing to the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Get in the game with LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics.
$1,600,000 accidents are caused by texting and driving every year.
330,000 of them end in injuries, and 4,015 end in death.
You're 23 times more likely to crash when texting and driving with slow reaction time.
There are many ways to lower these statistics.
One way is to mute your phone or leave it in your pocket and ignore it.
If you have a smartphone, you can download these apps.
Text blocker,
Execution and
AT drive mom.
Big play here early in this game, only the first play of the second quarter, but the Lancers down 13-0. 2 rushing touchdowns for Brockton in the first. This is the Lancers' first drive of the game. Lancers trying to get some momentum here on offense. They need 2 yards here to pick up a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage is the Lancer 32. So if the Lancers come up short here, it could be a punting situation. Referees conferring here at the line of scrimmage. Referee talking to his colleagues, and we appear to be set to go here for the second quarter. Morales in the shotgun. Rodriguez the back to his left. Hard count. Brockton doesn't bite. Here's the snap. Play action. And wrapped up in the backfield is Denzel Morales. Lancers got no blocking on that play. Trying to set up a little misdirection as Thomas Rodriguez was going from left to right. And the goal there was for Denzel Morales to grab a couple right up the middle, but he was wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage, and the Lancers will have to punt it away. Good idea for a play, but the Brockton defense was not fooled. And the Lancers forced to punt here. Perez punts it away. Ball bounces on Brockton's half of the field. Good field position coming up for the Boxers. They'll be about 53 yards away from pay dirt with the score 13-0. The Boxers with the ball and the lead. First and 10 Boxers here early in the second, 11-13 to play. It's been all Brockton here so far. Brockton 2 drives in the first quarter, both resulting in touchdowns. Lancers One drive resulting in a punt. Semedo, Turco, and the Boxers back to work here in the second. Semedo set for the shotgun snap, hands it off to Turco. Turco with a nice cut behind the line and falls forward for a gain of about 6.
Picks up 5. Wrapped up by Lawrence.
Second down, no huddle for Brockton. Line of scrimmage, the Lancer 49, as Turco was able to get it past midfield. 4 wide receiver set. Here's Turco again, this time easy running up the middle, and Turco rips off a big gain on the ground. Made one cut in the backfield. First and 10 Boxers. Boxers rush up to the line for a hard count, and now Semedo looks over to the far sideline to get a play. Another 4 wide receiver set with 3 to the near side left. Semedo hands it off, and this time it's Rhodes. Change of pace back, gets a solid gain on first down, but a flag is down on the near side. Call appears to be holding. It is in fact a holding call, so it'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. And that run by Casey Rhodes will be negated by the flag. New line of scrimmage after the penalty is the Lancer 32. And that sets up a second down and 14. Here's the snap to Semedo, back to throw, under pressure, but he finds Lopez Ribeiro. Lopez Ribeiro makes a cut at the 15. Nice catch and run by Jaden Lopez Ribeiro, the senior. He was wide open over the middle. Nice shifty running there after the catch to bring it from inside the hash marks over to the outside. Gain of 17 for the Boxers, no huddle. Brockton to the line of scrimmage quickly. Brockton a little hard count there once again. Empty backfield, but look for Rhodes to go in motion. Rhodes in the near side slot. Rhodes does come in motion, takes the handoff, but whistles before the play. False start on the offense. So 2 penalties on this drive for Brockton. And we're going to have a timeout here called by Brockton with 8:52 left until halftime. That's the first timeout called by Brockton, and it comes with the score 13-0 Boxers. Hey, Lawrence Lancer fans, do you want to relive your favorite moments from your favorite school events? Check out the LPS Flickr account. We have almost 15,000 stunning photos from sporting events, graduations, theater performances, and so much more. We have over 3 million views, so don't miss out. Head on over to flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools or download the Flickr app to start exploring our collection today. Once again, that's flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools. Boxers threatening again, up by 2 scores, trying to make it 3. 2 rushing touchdowns on their first 2 drives of the game, trying to make it a third here. Rhodes in the backfield. Semedo awaits the shotgun snap. He takes the snap, a little toss to Rhodes. Rhodes trying to make a cut at the line of scrimmage, and he gets through. Rhodes shifting his way into the end zone for a Brockton touchdown. Rhodes evaded the hit in the backfield, and he showed some burst there. Makes it 19-0. De Silva on to kick the extra point. De Silva for his 3rd PAT attempt. This one is good, just barely, but it's good. And it's 20-0. Scoring summary so far here from Lawrence in the first quarter. Semedo, a 3-yard touchdown run. The extra point no good, 6-0 to start off the game on Brockton's first drive of the game. Second drive, Luke Turco, a 9-yard touchdown run to make it 12-0. De Silva added the extra point to make it 13-0. And just a moment ago here in the second quarter, Casey Rhodes, a 19-yard rushing touchdown to make it 19-0. And the PAT from De Silva was good, and that's where we stand here in the second quarter with 8:44 to play. De Silva set to kick off again. Kicks it off deep, and it'll be a touchback as the Lancers let this one go into the end zone. Lancers punted on their first drive of the game, and this will be their second drive. Down by 3 scores. The Lancers will try to get back into it here with 8:44 to play in the second quarter. After the touchback, the Lancers will take over from their own 20-yard line. And they'll bring it to the near hash, because why not? Morales hands it off to the tailback, Rodriguez. Rodriguez showing some burst, breaks one tackle, can't evade the second one, but it is enough for a first down. And that's the longest play from scrimmage so far today for the Lancers, an 11-yard run by the junior, Thomas Rodriguez. No huddle here for the Lancers. They look to the play sheet on their wrists. It's a 3 wide receiver set, 2 to the far side left, 1 to the near side right. It's another handoff to Rodriguez, comes around the right tackle, breaking a tackle, gets it up to the 40, gets it up to the 44-yard line. Another nice run by Thomas Rodriguez. Consecutive first down runs by Rodriguez. And the Lancer offensive line pushing Brockton off their spot. Clock rolling here, 7:35 to play until halftime. 4 wide receiver set for the Lancers, 2 to either side. Elijah Santel into the game at running back. Morales takes the snap, back to throw on first down, fires it in there, and he finds Ventura. Nice simple little pitch and catch. Ventura beating the man coverage there. Good job by Ozarian Ventura. Found the soft spot in the zone. Picked up 7 yards on first down. Santel remains in the game as the running back. And now stands behind Morales as a tailback in the pistol formation. Takes the handoff. Santel gets close to the line to gain, which is the 45-yard line, but it'll be third down. He doesn't quite make it to the stick. He's 1 yard short. Third and 1, Santel will remain in the game as the Lancer running back. Morales looking to the near side to grab the play. Three wide receivers set with 2 to the near side right. Santel to the right of the sophomore quarterback Morales. Third down, Santel picks up the first. And he's still on his feet. Santel rumbling past the 30-yard line. And the Lancer running game here in the second quarter, Thomas Rodriguez and Elijah Santel moving the ball for the Lancers. Add in a nice reception by Ventura, and you've got yourself a drive here. 5:20 to play until half. The Lancers threatening for the first time tonight. Line of scrimmage, the 28-yard line. Rodriguez back into the game. Back to throw. Throw might have been tipped at the line of scrimmage. It's wide. Intended for Yariel Corsino, the junior. Might have been tipped at the line, but either way, it ends up wide of Corsino. It's 2nd and 10 now for the Lancers. 4:57 to play here in the second. The clock stopped after the incompletion. Rodriguez in the backfield. Morales loses the snap, falls on it, and he maintains possession, but the Lancers are backed up now to the 41-yard line. And it's third down and a long way to go for the Lancers. They're going to need 22 yards to pick up the first here. Certainly should be 4 down territory, so we'll see here if the Lancers can get a chunk back. They huddle up here on third down. And let's see what they have in the playbook for this situation. Down 20-0, 3rd and 22 here on the 40-yard line of Brockton. Morales in the shotgun. Rodriguez the tailback. Back to throw on 3rd and long. Steps up in the pocket, trying to evade the tackler. Can't evade the second one. Falls forward for a short gain. Good coverage downfield by Brockton. It was Corsino for the Lancers streaking down the left sideline. Couldn't get open though. Good coverage by Brockton. 4th down and 22 or 21 needed to pick up the first after the short gain by Morales. And now the Lancers forced to go for it here. Way out of field goal range, kind of in no man's land right now. From the 39-yard line, let's see what they want to do here. Morales throws across his body, and it's incomplete. A turnover on downs, and Brockton takes over with 3:06 to play here in the second.
Folks, tonight's game and every game is being broadcast by Public Schools Media. Check out the Public Schools
Brockton has scored on every possession they've had so far. 3 drives, 3 rushing touchdowns, and they're going to try to punch it in one more time before the half here. Brockton in search of their first win of this 2024 season. They're on their way here with a 20-0 first half lead. Semedo with the throw, dangerous throw, good coverage. The reception is made over on the far side by Jaden Wooten. Lancers make the tackle. Adrian Rivera in coverage. 6 yards on the reception from Wooten. Under 3 minutes to play now in the second. Semedo calling out signals. Settles into a shotgun formation with 4 wide receivers. Back to throw on second down. Finds his man over on the far sideline. The tackle made by Lawrence. Ramel Johnson makes the catch on the far sideline. And the tackle made by Yariel Corsino. It's a first down for Brockton. A nice throw by Semedo. Three wide to the near side left for Semedo. He's back to throw on first down, airs it out, and it's overthrown, intended for Jaden Lopez Ribeiro. Ribeiro had a step, but the pass was overthrown. In coverage was Gonzalez for Lawrence High. Clock stopped under 2 minutes to play until half. 2nd and 10, Brockton. Back to throw again, Semedo. Overthrown and almost picked off. Armani Gonzalez almost with the interception. It fell about 2 yards in front of him. Third and 10 now for Brockton. Let's see if they go back to the running game here on third down to try to create a manageable fourth down situation and keep the clock rolling. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining here in the first half. Whistles before the snap as Mighty was going in motion. It's a false start against Brockton. 3rd and 10 will become 3rd and 15. Line of scrimmage after the penalty, the Lawrence 49-yard line. And we'll replay third down, but first a timeout here on the field with 1:49 to play. Boxers 20, Lancers nothing. Lawrence Lancer fans will take this opportunity to remind you that you should check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. If you're watching this broadcast, then you're certainly going to want to check out the other LHS varsity athletics videos we have on the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Go back and watch football from seasons past, as well as other fall sporting events such as the girls volleyball team and their recent game against Tewksbury. All of that content available on the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Back to the action here. 3rd and 15 for Brockton. trying to convert before halftime. Semedo, a long throw over the middle, incomplete. That one was slightly underthrow. The intended receiver, Jaden Lopez Ribeiro. And Brockton looks like they're going to bring out the punting unit, their first punt of the game, coming up in a moment here. Daniel De Silva, the place kicker, also the punter for Brockton. Low snap, De Silva has it. Low line drive punt, and the Lancers call for poison, and the punt ends up benefiting Brockton as it bounces wildly all the way inside the 10-yard line. The punt goes 42 yards. It's down inside the 10 all the way to the Lancer 6-yard line. And let's see what the Lancers want to do here. It's still 20-0. Lawrence High will return the third quarter kickoff. But right now they're 94 yards away from where they need to be, so we'll see if they have a couple plays to try to get them out of the shadow of their own end zone. .91 seconds to play until half. Under center is Morales. In motion goes Santel. Santel trying to make a cut at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10, clock rolling. Minute 15 seconds to play here in the quarter. Morales to the near sideline gets the play from the coaching staff. Time running out here in the second. Let's see if the Lancers want to take a shot or if they want to play things conservatively. They huddle up, content to let the clock run out here. They're still going to have to snap it at least once more in a tight formation. Rodriguez in motion to run up the middle. And a short gain on second down. Brockton calls timeout here. They're going to stop the clock and force the Lancers to run one more play and maybe even punt it out of their own end zone. And that is the final timeout of the first half called by Brockton. Just a few moments away till halftime. Lancers 0-3, Brockton 0-3. The Lancers couldn't get it done against Lynn English, Wachusett, and Tewksbury. They're going to need to try to come back here against the Boxers, who lost to Barnstable, Franklin, and Lincoln Sudbury. Trying to get a win here on the road at Veterans Memorial. 33 seconds to play until half. Lancers again in the tight formation. It's a handoff up the middle and a lot of running room. There goes Rodriguez. Rodriguez at the 50, at the 40. Rodriguez is brought down at the 30-yard line. And the Lancers call timeout with 22 seconds left. Thomas Rodriguez changes field position with a long run. He bursts it 63 yards up the middle. Misdirection in the Lancer backfield results in a big gain for Rodriguez. The Lancers had Santel going in motion and bringing the defense with him, but the Lancers get a couple of blocks up front, and Rodriguez brings it 63 yards upfield, and the Lancers suddenly threatening here with 22 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They have one timeout to work with. Down by 3 scores here, trying to get one back to change the momentum of this game. Remember, the Lancers will return the second half kickoff. So the Lancers trying to do a little double dip here on either side of halftime. Let's see what they have dialed up here for this 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Santel in the backfield here with Morales. He takes the snap, back to throw. Morales plants his feet now. He's flushed out of the pocket. A strip sack on 1st down, and who has it? The ball hits the ground. The pressure came from the weak side. Ball spotted at the 42. And Lawrence retains possession after the strip sack. Lawrence High is able to fall on it, and they'll have one more play, maybe 2, if they can get it out of bounds. But the Lancers forced to call timeout after the weak side blitz results in a strip sack. The Lancers able to recover possession, but it knocks them back about 12 yards. That 1st down play from the 30-yard line. And now the Lancers back to their own 42. Two backs in the backfield here. 15 seconds to play. Could be the last play before halftime. The Lancers will try to score here or advance the ball, get out of bounds, and have one last play. Ventura goes in motion. No blocking at all, but it's a nice screen play. It's Santel up the middle. Santel brings it inside the 15-yard line, but will the Lancers run out of time? The clock stops with 2 seconds left. The clock stops after the 1st down. The Lancers should have time to spike it here. They have no timeouts left, and they should get one last play here after the spike. They do spike it with 1 second left. And the Lancers with one play here to go before halftime. Lawrence High desperately needing a score, down by 3 touchdowns. Great execution on the screen pass there as Morales was being chased down by 3 linemen, hung in the pocket until the last moment and he found Elijah Santel wide open for the screenplay. And now can the Lancers punch it in? 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. The Lancers trying to score here for the first time tonight. This should be the last play before the half. Morales has it. Back to throw on 1st down. Over to the far side. It's incomplete and almost intercepted. And that's the half. The Lancers come up about 15 yards short. Halftime score here from Lawrence. Brockton 20, the Lancers 0, and Lawrence High will be receiving the second half kickoff. Folks, thanks so much for watching LPS Media. We're going to take a short halftime break, and we'll be right back with the start of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome to Lawrence Public Schools.
The city of Lawrence, Massachusetts has been welcoming newcomers for over 175 years. and home to a proud public school system since 1891.
Working at Lawrence Public Schools means joining a community that loves embracing new people, believes in a great education for every child, and has been committed to both for its entire history.
And with nearly 3,000 positions, serving over 13,000 students in 32 schools and programs, LPS has a job fit for you.
Here are some reasons to work in the LPS.
We are committed to your professional growth. LPS provides support and opportunities to pursue new degrees, licensure, and training through a growing network of higher ed partners, with tuition, assistance, discounts, and reimbursement for LPS staff. You'll have access to high-quality professional development from nationally recognized experts and organizations.
Your voice matters. Every LPS school counts on staff to play a leading role in key decision-making. Building-based staff leadership teams guide school success and culture through input on everything from professional development opportunities to school planning and budgeting.
There is something for everyone in LPS, whether it's academics, enrichment, or social emotional support and growth. LPS is dedicated to providing a rich experience for every student from pre-K through high school.
You forgot the best reason to work in Lawrence.
So what is the best reason to work in LPS?
You get to teach me.
And me.
Don't forget about me.
And you get to teach all of us.
Hope to see you in Lawrence soon.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. It's time for the second half. Lawrence High set to return this kickoff. Daniel De Silva, number 16 in the white uniform, set to kick for Brockton. It's 20-0, 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter for Brockton. Semedo with 1, Turco with 1, and Rhodes with 1. And now the Lancers will take over here in the third quarter. They made it all the way to the 15-yard line of Brockton on their final drive of the first half. They were not able to punch it in. And now they will try to score here on this first drive of the second half.
Folks, never too early to make your Thanksgiving Day plans. And this year, the annual Lawrence High School Central Catholic.
First and 10, Lawrence High. After the return, Lawrence able to bring it up to the 33-yard line. And let's see what the offense can do.
You can get your tickets at MLB.com. And you click on the special events tab. Lawrence High School takes on Central Catholic at Fenway Park.
Sophomore quarterback Denzel Morales takes the field with his teammates. Ventura goes out there with him, and so does Thomas Rodriguez, the starting running back for Lawrence High. He's in the backfield along with Morales. It's a 4 wide receiver set. Nope, it's a 3 wide receiver set with a tight end to the left side. It's Rodriguez around the left tackle. Rodriguez turns the corner, gains about 4, sets up 2nd and 6. Generous spot. Ref gives him 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. No huddle for the Lancers. They have the plays on their wrists. And Morales set for this second down snap. Early third quarter. Three wide receiver set for the Lancers. Rodriguez finds a hole, gets close to the marker. Looks like he's going to be just a bit short. As close as you can get. It's going to be third down and less than a yard needed for the first. Lancers still on their own half of the field. Big play here early in the third. If the Lancers cannot convert here on third and short, could be 4-down territory even on their own half of the field. From the pistol formation, it's a handoff and a first down run for Rodriguez. A little spin move, plowing forward towards midfield, but a flag is down. And so hold everything. For the moment, it's a first down for Lawrence, but it's a face mask, and it's a personal foul face mask. It's against Brockton, so 15 yards after the run. And the Lancers are in business here on their first drive of the second half. 10:29 on the clock here, third quarter action. From the Brockton 38-yard line, the clock will roll. Three wide to the far side left. One back in the backfield to the left of Morales, the sophomore quarterback. He's going to run with it. He gets a block. Nice first down carry there by Morales. Showing some burst around the left tackle. Morales has some speed. He's a mobile quarterback. Still young. Still developing his feel in the pocket, but he gets outside the tackle box there, and he picks up 6 yards. Solid gain on first down. Now it's a 3 wide receiver set with 2 to the near side right for Morales. Santel in the backfield to his left. They fake the handoff, and another carry for Morales. Gets close to the first down marker, but it's going to be third down. Let's see how close he got. 1 yard shy. Nine minutes to go here in the third. It's third down and 1. No huddle for the Lancers. Not a ton of pace to the offense right now, playing without a huddle, but not a hurry-up offense. Third down with Santel in the backfield. Santel up the middle for a first down. Munchkins picks up a much-needed first down. The chains move, and the new line of scrimmage after the Santel run is the Brockton 25. Lancers offense in gear here to start off the second half. Santel to the right of Morales in the backfield, 3 wide to the near side right. This time Santel gets buried behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 3 on first down makes it 2nd and 13 with 7:45 to play here in the third. Rodriguez back into the game at the running back position. Rodriguez here to the right of Morales in the shotgun formation. It's a 4 wide receiver set with 2 to either side. Ventura goes in motion. Morales over the middle, finds the open man is Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets it inside the 15, and he's brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Chains will move. First and 10 Lancers. The Lancers can still get a first down inside the 3-yard line. First and 10 Lancers, tight formation. Let's see if they can get some misdirection going in the backfield. Santel in motion. It's a handoff to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, touchdown Lancers! Tomas Rodriguez from 13 yards out gets a few blocks, finds pay dirt, and the Lancers are on the board here 20-6 in the third quarter. And let's see what the Lancers want to do here on the point after touchdown. Trying to get a ball out onto the field. They're going to need that first. And it looks like Perez is on to kick an extra point here. Lancers currently down by 14 after the touchdown by Rodriguez, and they'll try to make it 13. Ball down, kick is up, it's on the way, and it is no good. The kick comes up short, and it's 20-6. Scoring summary so far here from Lawrence in the first quarter. Semedo, a 3-yard touchdown run. The PAT no good, 6-0. Later on in the first, Turco, a 9-yard touchdown run. Made it 12-0. The PAT from Da Silva made it 13-0. And then in the second quarter, Casey Rhodes, a 19-yard rushing touchdown to make it 19-0. The PAT from Da Silva was good to make it 20-0. And just a moment ago, Rodriguez for Lawrence, a 13-yard touchdown run for the Lancers to make it 20-6. And Perez's extra point was no good. And now the Lancer defense will try to get a stop against Semedo, Turco, Rhodes, and company. And the Lancers will try to see if they can get the ball back here in the third quarter. It is a 14-point game. Squib kick is fielded cleanly by Brockton, and it's a nice return by Jared Mighty. Mighty making a little something out of nothing in his great field position for Brockton. And the Boxers, just like that, take momentum back in this game as the Lancers go with the squib kick rather than trying to pin back Brockton. And Mighty, with a great return, sets up Brockton on the Lancer side of the field. First drive of the second half for Brockton. 4 wide receiver set. Semedo hands to Turco. Turco with great footwork in the backfield, bursting through the line, shifting back and forth, and an excellent first down run. Just like that, Brockton, thanks to the kick return by Mighty and the first down run by Turco, get the momentum back here. The Lancers on the back foot here with Brockton. Second and short from the 35. Play action pass, wide open. Mighty has the first down and more, and he's down to the 25. Tackle made by Diego Cruz, the junior for Lawrence. Beg your pardon. That's Nixon De Leon, the junior, number 13 for the Lancers. No huddle here for Brockton. First and 10 from the 25. Turco is the lone back in the backfield along with Semedo. Back to throw, screen pass to Mighty. Mighty, gain of about 6 on first down. Nice little bubble screen to the near side from Semedo to Mighty, and flags fly after the play. So for the moment, it's a 6-yard gain, but we'll wait from the signal from the referee. Referees talking things over, having quite a discussion on the 19-yard line. Holding against Lawrence and holding against Brockton. Those penalties offset, and an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Brockton. So offsetting penalties and then unsportsmanlike conduct on Brockton, and that penalty, of course, will be enforced. And so that's a 15-yard penalty. So after the offsetting penalties and the gain from Mighty, the new line of scrimmage will be the 33-yard line. 3 penalties on that play. And so that extended discussion certainly merited. And back to the action now from the 33-yard line. It's 2nd down and 18 needed to pick up the first. Semedo in the shotgun. The tailback is Turco. Toss to Turco. Turco with room. Makes the first man miss. Makes the second man miss. The third does not. And he's brought down at the 29-yard line. A bunch of Lancers converge on the tackle. Martinez among them, coming in from the safety position. And it's 3rd down and 15 for Brockton. They'll have 2 downs to try to pick up these 15 yards and move the chains. So we'll see what they do here to try to pick up 5 to 10 yards and create a 4th down and manageable. It's Turco in the backfield, 4 wide receiver set. Mighty goes in motion. Back to throw. Screen set up, and it's almost picked off, and there was nothing but daylight. Rodriguez almost had it. And again, there was nothing but space for Rodriguez. If he was able to haul that one in, he could have sprinted 70 yards downfield for a touchdown, but Rodriguez didn't even seem to be expecting that. It was a great screen play set up by Brockton. Obviously the execution not great, but the pass was off the mark, off the fingertips of Rodriguez, and that brings up 4th down and 15. And let's see if the Lancers can get a stop here. Semedo takes the snap, back to throw, 4th and long. Here comes the pressure, and it's underthrown, almost picked off by Deplan on the near side, right on the hash mark. There is a penalty on the play. It's holding, roughing the passer against Lawrence. That's a tough break for the Lancers. It'll be an automatic 1st down for Brockton. And so the Lancers appeared to have a stop. They almost got the ball back here, down 14 with 3:44 to play in the 3rd. But due to the roughing the passer penalty, Brockton gets an automatic 1st down. They have possession at the 15-yard line with a chance to punch it in. It's a 2-touchdown game. Brockton trying to make it 3. Lancer defense trying to hold here. They almost got that stop as the 4th down pass was underthrown by Semedo. But Brockton gets bailed out by the roughing the passer call. Flaherty, the fullback, is back into the game. And Turco, the tailback, standing at the 20-yard line of Lawrence. It's a power I formation for Brockton. Flaherty set to block. Turco just rumbles into the end zone, barely touched. Touchdown Brockton from 15 yards out. Flaherty set the block, and Brockton cashes in after that roughing the passer penalty, a game-changing penalty right there. (26-6). It's back to a 20-point game, and De Silva will try to add the extra point here. Ball down, kick is up, on the way, and it's good. 27-6. Scoring summary so far here tonight from Lawrence. In the first quarter, Semedo, a 3-yard touchdown run. The extra point no good. 6-0 after Brockton's first drive of the game. Later on in the first, Turco, a 9-yard touchdown run to make it 12-0. The extra point from De Silva made it 13-0. Then in the second quarter, Casey Rhodes, a 19-yard rushing touchdown. The extra point from De Silva made it 20-0. And then in the third quarter, Tomas Rodriguez, a 13-yard touchdown run to make it 20-6. The extra point no good. And just a moment ago, after a roughing the passer penalty negated a turnover on downs, Turco rushes in from 15 yards out to make it 26-6. De Silva's extra point makes it 27-6. And the Lancers will get the ball back with 3:37 to play here in the third. Miscommunication in the Lancer return team, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 from the Lancer 20. The Lancers finished off their drive with a 13-yard touchdown run from Tomas Rodriguez. That was their last drive, their only drive so far of the third quarter. They have the ball here on their own 20. And here we go, Rodriguez, the tailback, pistol formation for Lawrence. Morales has it, looking, scrambling, and he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Josiah Herring in motion. Morales was looking his way, but couldn't get the pass away. Morales under pressure, hasn't been great tonight, still trying to find his feel in the pocket as Brockton has brought pressure. They've got 7 in the box right now. Rodriguez trying to try the right side, breaks through the first tackle, gets a first down. Nice run by Rodriguez. He's moving the ball effectively here tonight, especially in the second half. Line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line of Lawrence High. Rodriguez stays in the game. He stands to the left of Morales, 3 wide to the far side left for Lawrence. Back to throw, Morales fires, and it's off the fingertips, and Deplan gets crushed after the ball goes off of his fingertips. Second down and 10. That pass was a little bit off the mark, but probably for the best as Deplan got absolutely planted over on the far side of the field. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Lancers here from their own 32. 3 wide to the far side left. Up the middle goes Morales on the quarterback keeper. Solid 2nd down game, brings up a manageable 3rd down situation as Morales brings it to the 36-yard line. And the Lancers need a big conversion here to stay in this ball game. Three wide receivers set for the Lancers. 2 to the near side right, 1 to the far side left. Rodriguez is the running back. Morales, the sophomore quarterback. Lancers trying to stay alive here in the 3rd quarter. They need a conversion. Back to throw, rolling to his right, evades the pressure, fires over the middle, and it's incomplete. Intended for Ventura. Ventura looked up at the ref for a second, but the coverage was good. In on the coverage for Brockton. Fourth down and 6 coming up for the Lancers. Offense going to stay out on the field. The punt is not going to help here with the Lancers down by 3 scores. Let's see if they can convert. Game riding on this play here. Lancers line up with 3 wide receivers to the near side right. Tomas Rodriguez, the running back, standing to the right of Morales, who's set for the shotgun snap. Game on the line here. Morales trying to evade the pressure, and he is sacked at the 30-yard line. No blocking from the Lancer offensive line there. Morales just running for his life with the game on the line. Turnover on downs. Brockton football here in the 3rd. Casey Rhodes in at running back for Brockton High. Flaherty, the fullback, into the game. 1 wide receiver all the way out to the far side right. It's a power eye for Brockton, and they're going to try to just churn out some yardage, burn up some clock here in the 3rd quarter as Rhodes takes the carry. Same formation for the Boxers on 2nd down and 7. This time it's a fullback run up the middle. Flaherty gets his first carry of the game, brings it to the 25. Nice little fullback dive there on 2nd down. Makes it 3rd and 3. Now an offset eye. Rhodes has the toss, makes a cut in the backfield. He's met at the 25-yard line. Stopped short of the line to gain, and that's going to do it here in the 3rd quarter. We move to the 4th with the score. Brockton Boxers 27, Lawrence Lancers 6. 12 minutes to go in this one. Hey, Lawrence Lancer fans, we want to thank you for watching the MVC on LPS Media. Whether it's on the field, the court, or in the classroom, Lawrence High student athletes and performers give their all, representing our city with pride, dedication, and sportsmanship. Here at LPS Media, we are honored to bring you every thrilling moment. Remember, it's not just about the game, it's about building leaders, creating memories, and supporting the next generation. So join us in cheering on the Lancers, whether you're watching our broadcast tonight on Comcast, Verizon, or on YouTube. Lawrence Lancers Athletics is more than just sports. It's about community, passion, and the pursuit of excellence. Thanks for being part of the journey with LPS Media, your home for everything Lancers.
Guys, what are we gonna do for lunch?
You are able to see me, but I can't see you. So can you please step out of the way next time?
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, thank you.
Just remember, common courtesy, safety, and respect first.
Fourth down coming up here as we are just about set to get this fourth quarter underway. It's 4th and 3 yards needed to pick up the first. The Lancers desperately need a turnover on downs here. And Brockton trying to ice the game with a first down and perhaps a score on this drive. I formation and a quarterback sneak up the middle. First down, Brockton, and the clock will roll. Marcio Semedo, sophomore quarterback. He's closing in on his first win as a starting quarterback. Semedo under center, takes the snap, hands it off. New back into the game, number 34, Sijai Tyler. Tyler, the sophomore, picks up a couple of yards. Second down coming up for Brockton. Here comes the second down snap. Brockton taking their time, chewing up clock. Tyler again on the carry. Gets it close to the first down marker, but it'll be third down. 3rd and 2 coming up. Number 34, Sijai Tyler into the game, running behind the fullback Flaherty. Power I formation, one wide receiver to the near side right, which is Jaden Lopez Ribeiro. It's a fullback run, and Flaherty is brought down short of the line to gain at 4th down. Got to expect a running play here. Semedo could sneak it up the middle. Flaherty's gotten a few carries, and so has Tyler. Out of the power I, they give it to Tyler. Tyler is met at the line of scrimmage. Did he get there? No, he did not get there. The Lancers get a turnover on downs. So Lawrence High, not great field position, but they do have possession after a nice defensive stand. 27-6 with 9:27 left in the game. The Lancers trying to claw their way back into this game here. It would be an epic fourth quarter comeback. The Lancers down by 21. So the turnover on downs occurred at the Lancer 6-yard line. Morales in the shotgun. Takes the snap back to throw on first down. Little screen pass out to the near side. It is caught by Santel. Gives the Lancers a little bit of breathing room. And that first down reception is brought out to the 10-yard line. Clock rolling here, just over 9 minutes to play. Fourth quarter action from Lawrence. Santel remains in the backfield. It's a 3 wide receiver set. Morales to throw again. Under pressure, he throws over the middle. Had a man open, but it's dropped. The intended receiver, Yariel Corsino, was open over the middle. Third down coming up for the Lancers here, deep in their own territory. Ventura in the backfield to the right of Morales. Santel in the backfield to the left of Morales. 3 wide receivers in the game. As Ventura goes in motion. Nice carry up the middle for Santel. Picks up a first down and more. Ventura brought one of the linebackers with him as he went in motion from right to left. That took one man out of the box and opened up a little bit of space for Munchkin to run it up the gut, get a first down for the Lancers. Clock rolling, just over 8 minutes to play here in the game. Lancers running no huddle here. Still don't seem to be in a rush, but here we go, 1st and 10. Ventura in motion. Ventura has it. Ventura pushed out of bounds at the 28. Turco pushing Ventura out of bounds. Second down here for Lawrence High after the 5-yard gain. Santel in the backfield, standing to the left of Morales. And Denzel Morales waits for the second down snap. He hands it off, another first down run for Santel. And the Munchkin moves the chains again. Just over 7 minutes to go here in the game. The Lancers' rushing attack has been solid here in the second half, but the Lancers, despite going no huddle, are taking their time, and the clock is bleeding here in the fourth quarter. And now from the pistol formation, Denzel Morales waits for the snap. It's a 3 wide receiver set. Now back to throw. The catch is made and a short gain for Corsino, the junior, on first down. They give him forward progress all the way out to the 44-yard line, so a solid 5-yard gain. Clock rolling here. Now just over 6 minutes to go. The clock ticking away here for the Lancers in the fourth quarter, but they've moved the ball on this drive, primarily on the ground. And that's going to chew up the clock. And now Santel moves to the right of Morales, set for the second down snap. Morales has time, fires over the middle, and it's caught! Lancer! Touchdown! Angel Deplan! Morales, a 56-yard touchdown throw to Angel DePlan.
That brings our score to 27-12 with the conversion pending.
27-12 the score after the touchdown pass from Morales. That's got to make the sophomore feel really good. He put that one right on the money. He had time, and that's the key. The offensive line gave him a clean pocket to throw from, and he fired that one right down the middle for a 56-yard touchdown pass, and the Lancers leave the offense out on the field to go for two. Here's Morales back to throw, and it's almost picked off. It falls incomplete. The conversion is no good. But after the touchdown pass from DePlan, from Morales to DePlan, I should say, that's his first career touchdown pass, 27-12 the score, and let's see what the Lancers want to do here on this kickoff. Lancers might want to go onside here. They do have all three timeouts to work with, so they could try to kick it away, get a stop, use their timeouts, and get the ball back via the punt, but they could also try for the onside kick to get the ball back here in the fourth quarter. They are down by 15 here. So it's a two-touchdown game. Let's see what the Lancers can do here on this kickoff. They're going to send They're sending Xavier Portez out there to kick. Looks like it could be an onside kick attempt. Portez set to kick it off. For the kickoff team, Lawrence High sends 4 to the far side, 6 to the near side. So unbalanced here. Let's see if they go far side or near side. Looks like they're going to go to the heavy side. They do. And the ball does not go 10 yards. And the Lancers fall on it at the 49-yard line. The kickoff went just 1 yard short, and it'll be Brockton's football. So Brockton with pretty good field position here. They will start right around midfield, and the Lancers will try to get a stop here with 5:33 to go. We'll see what Brockton does here, if they want to get aggressive or if they'll just rush it up the gut 3 times to try to keep the clock moving and try to get Lawrence High to burn their timeouts. Let's see what the approach is. Semedo looks to the far sideline, has the play. Turco is back into the game as the Brockton running back. First and 10, it's Turco up the middle, tripped up for a gain of 4. Actually looks like about 3 yards gained, I should say. Second and 7. The Lancers do not call timeout here. The clock rolling, 5:15 to play in the fourth. Lancers down by 2 touchdowns here. They need a stop. They need to get the ball back. But Turco is going to try to run out the clock for Brockton. Semedo set for the shotgun snap. Tosses to Turco. Turco with space. He's brought down close to the marker, but he's short. Third down coming up for Brockton. Santel makes the tackle along with Rivera, and Brockton needs 3 yards here to pretty much ice the game. The Lancers need a stop. The Lancers elect to keep their timeouts in the back pocket. They have all 3 to work with. Brockton goes with an empty backfield. We'll see if Turco goes in motion. Turco currently in the near side slot. Turco does go in motion. He does get the handoff, makes a cut, picks up the first down and more. Turco is brought down at the 30, and that should do it. And the Lancers now will be forced to burn some timeouts in order to try and get the ball back. But now Brockton threatening to score again. They're up 27-12 here in the 4th. Lawrence keeping those timeouts, perhaps just in case they do get the ball back here. Brockton trying to run out the clock with Turco. Makes the first man miss. Turco, first down and more. Turco to the end zone, touchdown, but a flag down. It's a touchdown for the moment, but hold everything. It could be a holding penalty. Yes, the referee signals holding against Brockton, so wipe the touchdown off the board. It never got on the board to begin with. And Brockton will have to replay first down. It'll be 1st and 20 for the Boxers. .325 to play here in the 4th. After the holding penalty, it's 1st and 20 from the 40-yard line. It's Rhodes in the backfield along with Semedo. They fake the handoff to Mighty. It's a screen play to Rhodes. Rhodes with a little bit of space. Rhodes picks up almost 10 yards. Gets the yardage back from the penalty. He's out of bounds over on the far sideline. It was an 8-yard gain by Casey Rhodes. Rhodes remains in the game at the running back position. Clock stopped as Rhodes goes out of bounds. Under 4 minutes to play, so the clock stops when a player goes out of bounds. 2nd and 12 for the Boxers. Lancers need a turnover at this point, or a turnover on downs, of course. Rhodes with the carry, and he is hit at the line of scrimmage for a short gain. They give him 2 yards. So 3rd and 10 coming up after a 2-yard gain by Casey Rhodes. Under 3 minutes to go in the game. The Lancers still hanging on to those 3 timeouts. Third and 11 now. 2:40 to play in the game. Clock still rolling here. 3 timeouts in the back pocket for Lawrence High as Brockton faced with a 3rd down. Back to throw Semedo. He scrambles out of the pocket. Semedo looking for the sticks. He's going to get close. Could be a 1st down for Brockton. Referee says to, looks like he got out of bounds, but the referee says to run the clock, and it's going to be 4th down, just shy of the marker. And once again, Lawrence High just keeping those timeouts, trying to save. We can't save them for a rainy day. But Lawrence High just banking on getting the ball back and trying to just get a score perhaps for pride. But the Lancers Need a stop here on 4th down, tight formation, power I with one wide to the far side right. Semedo, let's see if he sneaks it. Nope, he's going to hand it off. And Turco picks up the first down and more.
Turco on the carry. Picks up the first down for Brockton inside the Lancer 15.
Corsino on the tackle. Just over a minute to play here in the game. And that pretty much ices the game. It's a 2-touchdown game with a minute to go. Brockton in the red zone. And the Lancers, looks like they just don't want to use their timeouts in this game. And Brockton will get their first win of the season. They'll be 1-3. And the Lancers will go to 0-4. Jailson Silva, coach of Brockton High, will get his first win. Congratulations to him on the other sideline. Emilio Colon still looking for his. Semedo takes the knee, and the two teams will shake hands at the 50-yard line. That'll do it here from Veterans Memorial Stadium, folks. We want to thank our crew for making today's broadcast possible. The final score for the final time: 27 for the Boxers, 12 for the Lancers. Lawrence High will play next on Thursday night, October the 10th at 6 p.m. against Dracut High School. We will be here. LPS Media will have all of the action for you. So tune in or join us here at LHS to check out the Lancers take on the Middies Thursday night, October the 10th. Folks, we want to thank you so much for joining us here this evening on LPS Media. On behalf of my entire crew, my name is Jay Oza, and we'll see you next time.